Hello and welcome to episode 5 of my Planet Coaster series. Today we'll be making a drink station, but before that I thought I'd include a merry-go-ride, roundabout, a carousel if you will, uh, into the park, because I think they're quite Christmassy, they're quite festive, especially if I put them in red and blue colours, and I make the path going the whole way round, because these flat rides tend to get quite busy. Uh, so yeah, just changing the music to Christmas themed, and then we can get on with the rest of it. But first of all, as I said with all rides in this park, we are going to go and put a sign on it. I'm quite liking these columns, these archways, sorry, with the Western themed signs on them. They look quite festive already as they're red, and the writing, red as being red as well, can make it quite festive. So we just name the ride, and we've called it Sleigh Bells, just because it's Christmas. We can have to make everything Christmas themed. So we can add a sign to the food emporium, the food station, the food court, as we will, and just adding it up there, thinking what we are going to build. So we are going to actually build a drink station today. Just me looking at some of the festive buildings, and they're really nicely made from Frontier, but I'm not a fan of all the sweets. I quite like the, not plain, but the not dull, but the unfanciness of my buildings. That actually they're not busy. That's what I'm looking for. So adding some corners, some curves into this one because I wanted it to be a bit different from the other ones. So just adding in, filling in the walls. Again, trying not to make it a square building, but fitting it under the roller coaster here, which will give it a bit more excitement. People have coming in and hearing the roller coaster going overhead, so that'll be quite good to have as an attraction. And I will be adding some more scenery elements to the park later, but at the moment I'm quite enjoying making the buildings, and yeah, I need to add more rides because I've focused mostly on the buildings at the moment. Rides will be coming. I'm going to put another roller coaster in at some point, at least one more, but I would like a few more different types. Got to try and find out how to make them Christmas themed though. And then yeah, I'm not enjoying the square paths because they're really hard to get them to link to everything, and even though they would look really nice, unfortunately I had to get rid of them because they, even with playing about with the terrain, they wouldn't do what I was wanting them to do. So I had to go for a messy mishmash of different paths for the bits and pieces. So okay. So yeah, paths not my favourite feature in the game. I think they could be improved at least. Oh, sorry, I'm tired today. Just made better. So one thing I really don't like about Planet Coaster is the path system. When Frontier was making Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, obviously they kept with the square paths, and it always worked. I don't want to see that system come back because I like the corners, but some simpler system to make it just work better. As you can see, I'm spending a long time tweaking a path which doesn't look nice anyway, and at the end of the day it still looks horrible, but it's functional. That's what it needed to be, because this is a place for shops, for drinks. I was just finding out that all these drink signs, these shop signs, are massive. Not what I want when I'm having a little shop. Didn't want do a high ceiling on this one because I had to be under the roller coaster track. So just finding the signs. At least this time I found them. So all the gold peas, different gold peas, gold pea advertisement, and there we have the pip. Again, too big, so I went for the awnings there for the pip shots. Now making the roof. Okay, making it all flat, just so that we have a base. Putting in the corners as well, and making it slight. So I almost went for the cones, but I thought, no, they're going to be too big. So just going for a mini decoration on top with a little balcony. Just a little flat roof again. Just to give it so it's just not one layer, so it's a couple of layers that we can use to make this. Now I thought about adding some sweets onto this one. You'll see that I do add some sweets, but I take them off because I don't like the look of them. Simple as that. So I added some windows to the building. Again, focus mostly on the front this time because the back is actually by the station, so you're not really going to go into it. So yeah, just focusing on the front here because we're not going to go behind the station, the building just yet. I might put some scenery in there so it just, when it comes to the fact that we've got a path there, it will be better. It will look better without anything on the back. Just putting some frosting on different points, and then we can actually cover this building in a blanket of snow. Going, oh, actually we haven't got a snow roof yet, so we're just gonna put snow on the building and cover the whole building in a blanket of snow, just to be completely different from the rest of the building and all the other buildings in the park. Then this is where I go to add some sweets, but decide against it because I don't think they look right. No, just like the plain gingerbread. This time I didn't frost all the lines because it looks making it look a bit different, and I add the sign for the drink station, and that is that for the building the station drink station. So thank you